Hi everyone, the Christmas season is here and we are back with our next part of the story. But this time we're focusing on Christmas because I know you are spending time with your families, you're getting gifts. I can see Helga already like,
Yeah,
I'm packing. What are you doing
I'm
for
almost
Christmas,
already.
Helga? You're packing for gifts?
Yeah,
Yeah. All gifts are packed or you're still packing some?
I am still packing some here, but I've done some. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's a
yeah,
beautiful culture that we learned in Germany.
yeah.
So,
That we are
everybody,
learning. Yeah.
listeners, my name is Marina Peters, and I'm in Germany. I'm a business owner seated here with my other business owner, Helga Sauer, all the way from Osnabrück. And so, just
Yes.
introduce yourself in this Christmas season. They still want to hear your voice, and also for your new followers.
Hello, hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, this is Helga,
Yeah.
all the way from Osnabrück, a Kenyan. I'm Nas, a mom of three, and now very proud digital business owner. Yeah,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
here sharing some love, some merry, some happiness this Christmas
Mhm.
season.
Exactly. And I'm a Kenyan as well. But when we start, I think we need to start doing Swahili go lives once in a while. But don't
Yeah, exactly.
without broken Swahili, okay? If you promise you want love, we'll come. No, just a joke. But anyway,
Yeah.
yes. So we are both business owners. Being here during this Christmas season is amazing because we've learned a lot of things, especially
Mm,
being in Germany. And we were just speaking behind the scenes and we were talking about Christmas in Kenya and
yeah.
Christmas here in Germany and just comparing what was
Yes.
Christmas in Kenya? How does it look like for you in Kenya? What are the memories that you still have about Christmas, Helga?
For me, if I start talking about Christmas, I just get homesick. I just want to
Yeah.
take the next flight and just go home because it brings all my childhood memories. And I
Mhm.
would really also want that my kids have that thing because here in Germany, it is all about you and your household and your family, just in a small way. And
Yeah.
for me, Christmas in Kenya was really big. My mom like we all used to go to my grandparents' place. Like my grandfather's children would come and they come with their children. So us with all our cousins would be there spending the whole Christmas with the cousins, with everybody. You just been seeing them and hearing about them. Now you meet them, you stay with them even for 3 days. And it was also warm, the weather, and like now Christmas, I connect Christmas with the cold weather. But for me, growing up as a child, Christmas was connected to the sun, the heat,
Mhm.
the playing outside, the cooking, the eating, the feasting. Sometimes we didn't even sleep or we'll sleep outside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see you have a guest who,
Can you hear me?
who quickly went out.
Hi, that is
Looks like,
Penelope. She's coming from school.
yeah, that's amazing. Hi, Penelope. How was
And
school?
she will now take over the Christmas
Yeah,
packing.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, that's your little
Yeah.
CEO. Yeah, in business.
Yes, my
Yeah.
first hand.
That's amazing. God
Yeah.
bless her. Yeah. Great. So
Yeah.
Christmas connecting with, just being there with the community,
Yeah.
with food, with, just spending time with cousins and loved ones. It doesn't have to be necessarily the inner circle, in a family. And that is the beauty of having a Christmas also in Kenya, right? I used to see my cousins as well too. Oh, I used to travel to see my cousins as well. So either way,
Yeah.
and I remember one thing I remember about Christmas is one day we used to get new clothes to that part we didn't talk
Yeah, I like that part about yeah.
yeah, we used to get new clothes as well, so you can imagine how it is when you know every Christmas you have new clothes. And I remember
Yeah.
when I was young, every Christmas, me and my brother, we used to get like tailored clothes. Those ones I didn't like,
Yes.
honestly. We look alike kitangas,
Yeah.
kitangas,
I,
and then
us
and
we
then
used
they
to
take
get
us
nets. We
somewhere.
used to get nets.
Yes,
Do you know the net
network.
dresses? Ay, ay, ay.
I
Mm-hmm.
loved the net ones, at least the net ones. I
Yeah.
did not like the African print at that time. That
Yeah.
thing I remember till today because I'm like, I did not like the print. But right now, if you tell me about African print, I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in. So
Yes.
sometimes you do
Yes.
not know what you
Mhm.
have until you get out of that culture.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
miss
Even me
those.
when
I
I was
miss
in
the
Kenya,
days.
normally I don't like that kitenge, but since I am here, I feel like, oh, that is a piece of, yeah.
Yes. That is
Hmm.
what makes you unique. You know, in business, we talk
Yeah,
about being unique, creating new
exactly.
brands to be unique. Now, that is
Hmm.
actually what made us unique in Kenya. You know, our vitengers, you know, the clothes. But at that time, actually, we didn't see that, right? We always said, no,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to wear this. But right now, if someone gives me a kitenge, you know, I will
Yeah,
really be
you're
happy. I
all
will really
in
appreciate. We are in, you know, so you never know what you have until it
until it's
gets out of
gone.
the system. The culture
Yeah,
is like, oh my goodness, this was amazing
mm,
what I had. So we had really a
yeah,
beautiful time in
mm,
Africa, you know, in Kenya,
mm,
specifically in Kenya for
mm,
Christmas. And I remember one
mm.
story I would love to share with you, the short story. My cousins used to
Yes.
come from Germany, and I remember one of my cousins used to bring us a lot of clothes, different, and I felt
Wow.
entitled, you know, to be getting. So
Mm-hmm.
that Christmas, every other person had got, you know, something, but I think I wasn't around, so I wasn't able to get mine yet. So I went demanding for mine, you know, because sometimes in with an African mindset, now I look back, I was like, what was that actually? Because with an African mindset at
Yeah.
that time, I was like, I'm entitled to be getting the clothes on
Mm,
Christmas. I'm
mm-hmm.
entitled to. So I said, I went to my cousin and said, I want this and this and this and this, and the other people have already got, only not me. And my cousin taught me a
Mm,
lesson like, you are entitled to this. It's actually a gift that I'm giving
yeah.
you. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
you are the one using your money to buy that. And he taught me a very hard but good lesson. I did not get my
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, you know, clothes that time. I had to find my
Mm-hmm.
own money, pocket money, and go
Mm-hmm.
get my Christmas clothes because I did not want to look different. So this
Mm-hmm.
entitlement, you know, we have it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You're entitled. People are entitled to
Yeah.
your money. People are entitled to
Yes.
your success. Like I want this.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
my cousin, so you have
Yes.
to help me.
Yeah, but you know what? I also don't on the other side, I don't blame you because for us
Mhm.
it was the new clothes was Christmas. Just like
Yes.
here in Germany, the presents are the Christmas. If the kids don't get here presents, I don't know, that will not be Christmas. So for me too, as I was growing up, no dress is no Christmas.
That's it. We have to
Yeah.
look good. We have to eat, you know.
Yes.
We have to enjoy the chapatis, the fried chicken, the
Yes, yes,
everything.
yes.
Because
And going
normally
to
we eat
church. I
the
used to
kids.
love going to church on Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. As we didn't go to church, I guess because we're Seventh Day Adventists, so we didn't go to church. But then
Ah,
the cooking,
yeah.
the eating, the
Yeah,
spending
yeah,
time
yeah.
with family, that
Mm,
that was there. And in the German culture,
mm,
actually, they do that too,
mm.
just in small spaces. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't wear new clothes or all that, but
No.
they
But
really spend time in
they
that
do
eating.
the gift, the presents, they do it in a big way.
Yes, they do it in a big way.
Yeah.
The presents, oh my goodness,
Mm,
you know, the
yeah.
presents is
I
is
think
is.
that is the time that the German economy also shoots up
Mm-hmm.
because everybody is buying presents in a big
Mm-hmm.
style.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And talking about German economy and people are buying, if you are planning
Mm.
to start a business, any kind of business,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
season
Is
is
the
it.
time.
Christmas season
Mm.
is, you know why? Because everyone is looking for something to do for the new year,
Yeah.
something for Christmas,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
even
yeah.
people are just getting to, you know, they're getting to plan for the new year, just checking. This is the way my life has been. I do not want
Mm.
this again. I
Yeah,
want
I
new
don't
year
want to repeat.
resolutions. You
Yeah.
know, I want new things, new, you know, new plans in my life, new
Yeah.
success, and this is the kind of life that I do not want to live. And so they strategize and plan. They buy services, they buy goods. So if you want to
Mm.
start a business, the best time to start is actually December, you
Mm.
know, where people are
Yeah.
celebrating Christmas. This is where people are
Mm.
shopping like crazy. People are
Yeah.
getting services, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also another thing is when the year is ending, people are also spending a lot of money. And when it's January, they now start getting frustrated because they don't have another source of income. And they have
Yes.
spent all the money on the presents and the clothes and the food.
Mhm.
And like you just said, this is the smart time. It is if you are smart, it is your time to start because if you are going through that challenge right now of being short of the finances, at least for next year, you know, let me get myself out of this. Because you
Yeah.
cannot keep doing the same thing every time and expect a different result.
Oh, yes. I remember the time that I did not yet, you know, have my business yet. And, you know, you don't have that second stream of income is also
Mm,
helping people home. So the budgeting is a bit, you
mm,
know, we say in Germany, it's
mm,
knapp, you know, it's short. And so,
Mm,
but you have to show up for your nephews, so for your nieces. So they'll be like,
yeah.
they'll be like expecting gifts from you, and then you just
Mm,
you don't want to show also people like, I don't have this, but because it's the culture,
yeah.
it's the system, the little ones are looking up to me to it, auntie, the aunt is going to bring me
Yes,
something.
yes, yes.
So you have to squeeze
And
yourself.
also you putting a smile on that
Mhm.
child's face
Yeah.
is just what it is
Mm-hmm.
also something for you saying, okay, that is my way of giving back.
Yes.
Putting a smile on that person's child, on
Mm-hmm.
that child's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like we're talking about right now, the Christmas season, business is something that can help you with that side income.
Mm,
That now you say, my business is going to cater for the gifts, for the blessings I'm going to send at home, and then my job is just going to pay for my bills and everything. So it helps you to do everything that you want without stressing yourself out. Because imagine the jobs that we have here, after paying the bills and everything, you barely have
yeah, it
nothing
is.
left for yourself. The
It's gone like
taxes
that.
in Germany knows no
Mm,
Christmas. The
yes,
taxes
yes.
knows no it doesn't say like this is Christmas, people are spending. No,
No,
the taxes are
no.
just getting higher and higher, and this, and life is getting expensive. So we need something on the side that we can still do
Yeah,
our
and
hobbies.
on that note of taxes limit, there,
Mm-hmm.
there was somewhere I was watching or I was reading, and they were saying the people who are paying the most taxes in this world are the are
Mm-hmm.
the earners, not the owners. If you are an owner, you don't pay so much tax as the earner. So
Yes.
imagine the more you earn, the more you pay the taxes, and
Mm-hmm.
the owners, some even get the money back from their
Yes.
tax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just to share with you, if some get them, I'm part of those people who are getting huge taxes back at the end. And she's also a
Wow.
business owner, getting there. And I was just telling
I'm
people, I
also
was
looking
sharing
forward to
this
that this
to that,
next time.
I was sharing,
Mm.
just getting four figures, because you file for your
Yeah,
taxes, even as a new business
yeah,
owner,
yeah,
that was huge for me. I was like,
yeah.
thank you, Lord,
Amazing.
it's going to cover for some of the things, that were not even planned for. And remember, after this session that we're celebrating the Christmas and everything, January is coming. Now, when January
Yes.
knocks at the door, that is when the
Mm.
insurances that you pay yearly, they actually
Yeah,
book
yearly.
in January. They book in January
Yeah,
to cover for the whole year. So
whole
there's
year.
certain
Yeah.
insurances we pay, like for the cars that are booked
Mm.
once, whether you have in Germany
Once
full
in a year.
casco or tile
Yeah.
casco once in a year. That is the time that is coming.
It's
So
about to
after
go
that,
down.
it's a lot. It's going down. If you're
Yeah.
having insurance to take care of, maybe, when you have like an accident or something, extra
Yeah.
insurances,
Mm,
that is the
mm,
time that they're all booking their stuff.
yeah.
January,
And
January,
January also, schools are opening in Kenya. For some of us that are supporting kids back
yes.
home,
Mm-hmm.
the kids back home, it's also coming that we have to pay the school fees, and the first term school fees is always not a joke. So
Yeah.
January is coming.
January is no joke, and people,
Yes.
especially me, I have a brother who just completed, I don't know how the system we have in Kenya right now is something different, but going to
Yeah,
high
kept
school
fair.
right now. That means high school, if
Mm,
in very clever boy is going to get a national school, I guess, and then
mm.
you can't imagine the fees that is now awaiting us in
Yeah.
Germany in January. January, I have my birthday as well. January, the bills are being cut. So
Wow.
if I did not have my business on the side, where would
Yeah,
I
yeah.
where
Yes,
would I
yes.
go to?
I'm also so
Because
grateful for this business, especially for
yes,
those rainy days and those extra, extra expenses.
yes, yes, it's
Yeah.
amazing. So this is the beauty of having something on the side. Even as we celebrate, we don't celebrate and think of, oh my goodness, when we finish, so
Yeah.
what will happen? You want to
Yeah.
celebrate wholeheartedly, be there with your family wholeheartedly, and not being there
Yeah.
smiling, but just showing,
Yeah.
because every family is coming and everyone can afford. So you
Mm,
don't want to show
mm,
yourself as someone who maybe
mm,
cannot afford certain things. So we show
mm,
ourselves big. We give big. We show
mm.
ourselves, but
Yeah.
inwardly you
Yeah.
want that inner peace as well, knowing
Yes.
that
Yes.
even if you show up big, you're still going to cater for stuff in January.
Yeah. And even also during that Christmas period, it is either you are taking debts and loans so that you can be able to buy your kids the presents and the food and everything, or you are not providing for your family that Christmas. So
Mm-hmm.
at least if you have that extra source of income, you can say, I will be enjoying my Christmas this time round, knowing I am not stressing about where will I get money to buy the presents, where will I get money to buy the Christmas tree, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it is just a win-win situation either way. How you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And it's very challenging, especially if you have kids. Your kids are going to go
Yes.
back to school and they're going to, oh, we did this on
Did you
Christmas.
see that teenage daughter of mine,
Oh,
Lynette?
yes,
All the
yes.
presents she wants are just names. It is
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter if she wants a shoe, it is the name. If it is a
Mm-hmm.
trouser, it is the name. So where
Yes.
am I supposed to get money to buy big? Hmm.
Mm-hmm. If you
So
do
yeah,
not have
I'm
money
really
this
grateful for this business. At least now I
time.
am not worried about such things.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Because your kids they go to school like, oh, we traveled, we do this, we did this
Yeah,
with our parents, and
I got this.
will your child be able to tell a story? Or
Yes,
will they feel inferior, like, oh, as we were just at
yeah,
home, we didn't do anything, we didn't, you want to bless them also so that when kids are sharing their story, they can share a story. We did this with mom and dad, we went to this
yes,
place, these are the gifts that I
yes.
got. It's just part of childhood and just growing and
Yeah,
socializing.
it also
You
helps
remember
them to feel to be part of that society.
to be part of the society. You remember, in as
Mm,
much as we did not have a lot in Kenya by the time that
mm.
when we were growing up, right? We just had, simple things like just eating chapati and eating that. You would run out and tell your friends, no, smell my hands,
Yeah.
we ate chapati, we ate chapati,
Yes, yes,
it's
yes,
really
yes, yes.
it's just a kid kind of moment, but it's an
Yeah,
amazing to share that experience with others.
yeah.
So imagine others coming
Eh,
like us, we didn't have nothing to eat. It's
oh,
it's
yeah.
really sad.
Or,
Yeah.
or, or, or for my daughter also, when all her teenage friends will be coming there with Adidas and Nike, and then my child
Mhm.
doesn't have it, I will not feel nice. As much
Yeah.
as it is not succumbing to the peer pressure, but I would also want
Mhm.
my child to feel like, oh my God, I also belong there.
Yes, yeah, I can also
Yeah,
afford. The mom can also get me this,
yeah,
and
yeah,
if you can afford, if you can work towards building something on the side so that you can be able,
yes,
maybe this Christmas it might not work out, but
yeah.
you put that goal that next Christmas I want to do
Mm,
something greater, and not maybe just in your family, even blessing others who are not family members.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
say this time I want to contribute this amount to my church, to my ministry. This
Mm,
time I'm sending this amount home so that it can bless
yeah,
people. Those women in the
mm,
village that do not have, I'm going to buy
mm,
for people Christmas around. You blessing people.
mm,
That is why we
mm,
do business. We do business not just for us. We do
mm,
business
mm.
also to bless people.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
and also, Lynette, I forgot to say the most success story for me for this business and for my family. This year, for the first time in a very long time, I'm going to spend Christmas with my kids.
Wow.
24th, 25th, and 26th, I will be home. All this
Hmm.
time I've been working on the Christmas, and finally, this year, thanks to this business, I will be home with my kids during Christmas.
Praise God, amazing. So
Yeah.
such milestones, you're like, even me, I know the kind of work, people do in the
Yeah.
nursing in different sectors, because if there's a queen of work in Germany, me, I've done
Yeah.
all the sector. I've done the education
Yeah.
sector, I've done
Mm-hmm.
the health sector, I've done the social
Mm.
work sector, I've done
Yeah, yeah.
all
You've
this.
really had a very active Laufbahn.
Yes, yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for, you sometimes you look for where it's better for
Yeah.
me, which job will allow me to keep my Sabbath, which job will allow me to be there with my
Yeah,
family.
yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
sometimes
Mm.
I even sacrificed
Mm.
my qualifications to just settle for something that was paying me less, in
Yeah.
as much as
Yes.
I can spend time with my family, so that I can just have my Sabbath free. And all these challenges that we go through, so that I can
Mm.
be there. But then at the end of the day, then Christmas comes and this comes and people need
Yeah.
you at home. But then you can't say
Mm-hmm.
that, hey, I'm in Germany, but I cannot help
Yeah.
you. They put
Mm.
you in those groups to contribute. You get yourself out of
Yeah.
those groups because you know
Yeah,
the,
I'm
the thing.
already in those groups already. Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
those yeah, those groups.
They'll always be there, and you are the first person they think about.
Yes, yes, because you're abroad,
Yeah.
of course, because they
Yeah.
look up to you. They're like, this person can help us, with funds. So
Mm.
if we do not build a
Mm.
life that we want, so that we can be able to help others, then we are going to
Mm.
live in a certain way, we are afraid to socialize, we're afraid to
Mm.
reach out to
You
help
you are
because
afraid of that call because you know you can't
you
help.
know you anytime a call comes from home, you start to panic, all that.
Yeah,
But if
yeah,
you just
yeah.
trust and leave everything in the hands of God and take something new, tell God, show me the new path, show me
Mm.
what you want me to do so that I can create another income. Because I tell you, even as foreigners, we do not want to stay here forever. We want to
No,
also
no, no, no.
invest. We want to invest at home so that we retire. We don't retire and get like 700, 800 euros from the government. And then
Yeah,
that 700, 800 euros,
and
doesn't
be
even
poor in your pension
imagine. You see
after
old
all the
people,
struggle.
do you
Yeah,
see old people picking things in the bins? They pick the bottles so that
yeah,
they can go to the
yeah.
supermarket
Because the
to.
money is not enough for anything,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and they
That's
have worked for almost 30 years only to get that
imagine.
small
Imagine.
amount. Yeah.
Imagine
Mm.
that. It's so sad. And this is a
Yeah.
condition that we do not want anyone to be. If you are
Yes.
able to
Yeah.
change, if you're able to
Yeah.
find something that you can do on the side, maybe you're not, we're
Mm.
talking because we're digital business owners, but you're like, maybe I'm not that kind of person who would love digital marketing or affiliate
Mm.
marketing, but I would love to
Mm.
start something on your own. Start it. Start it. You never
Start.
know what it's going to take
Start.
you. Start it. Don't
And there
hesitate.
is no right time. There is nothing of saying I'm not ready. There will never
Yes.
be a right time. You will
No.
never be ready. So just
You'll
start.
never be ready. You just start and you find your way. You
Mm.
start and get stuck. You're like,
Yeah.
how do people do this? You get information, you go that way. You get stuck. You're like, okay, if I get stuck here, how other way? How many? No, not how many, but how many other ways are there to do this? And then you go another way.
Mm.
It's just about finding your path, finding your way until you get where you
Yeah,
want to be.
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
And also on that note, you said when you get stuck. Like for me, I'm just glad that I'm here because at least when I know I am stuck, you
Mhm.
are first of all, you are the first person I run to.
Yeah.
And when it gets hard or when you are busy or you are on Sabbath, I know there
Mhm.
are other 270,000 people,
People. Yeah.
possibilities of me
Yeah.
getting an answer.
Mhm.
So I always know I am not alone in this journey, and that is just a good thing.
It's amazing. Business has
Yeah.
never been easy in this session with the
Yeah.
community. Just the same way we
Yeah.
have
With
like
such a wonderful
communities in
community.
Christmas, we have a community
Yeah.
for business that is very supportive. Anytime you want to
And you
help,
can't say that about all this business, all business.
no,
It's
no.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you're looking for something really legitimate that you can start after the Christmas session that offers you training, mentoring, coaching, all the tools and resources that you need, this is it. You found your answer. God has brought
Yeah.
you to this Go Life today so that you can find
Yeah.
your answer, so that you can get help from people who are just like you, people who are not like highly professionals from the start, people who just struggle like
No.
you and made it
No.
now a business.
Ordinary.
Ordinary people, ordinary people.
Yes.
If you haven't watched the other stories, just go and watch and see where we came from. Just go and watch so that you don't look at us as, oh, business owners and they're professionals in
Mm.
Germany. No,
How
go
we
and
do
see
it.
where we
Exactly.
started from. Go and watch all other videos and then come and share your story with us one day. Because we do
Mm.
this to offer value to you, so that you can also know that you can make it. You can make it no matter where you are right now. Your pockets are dry right now in Christmas. Do not worry. You can still change your story in January, right? They can still
Yes.
change their story. And how do
Exactly.
you change your story?
Um,
By checking on our websites, checking on what
yeah.
we do. If you do not know,
And
you're like,
find
but I
time
want
to
to
watch the
become.
free workshop.
Go check it out, guys. It is
Yeah.
amazing. It has all
Mm.
the things that you want to know, to get started. How to start an
Yeah.
online business. What do you need to start an online business? What the community, how the community looks like, the people in the inside, and everything. And then
Mm.
after that, you can still go ahead and purchase
Mm.
our refundable package, $149, and get the whole system explained for you. And
Yeah.
you cannot say, okay, this is for me or this is not for me. If it's not for you, keep on looking further. All the best. If it
Mm.
is for you, we are
Mm.
in to help you, to support you,
Yeah.
because this is a huge community of business owners worldwide, not just in
Mm.
Germany. We are in the
Yeah.
UK. We are in
Yeah.
Africa. We are everywhere in the world. We are here to help you so that you can change your story one day. So that you can say, I watched that Christmas, session you are doing, and that challenge me to start something of my own. That will be a huge blessing for us, knowing that we did something that changed your story.
To help somebody somewhere.
Yes. So be
Yeah.
part of it,
And for
guys.
the people who are really wondering if this business is legit because we understand on the internet at the moment there are very many fishy things going on, but at least you heard us talking about the tax part. You get
Yeah.
a tax number, you get your business registered. So
Yes.
I hope that part of taxes, us paying taxes, can help somebody who has the fear of, is this business legit? You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we do pay taxes, and you know how it is when you before you pay, you have to, your name, your everything, your
Yeah,
tax
you have to
ID, we call
register.
it
Yeah,
Steuer ID and everything. So you
yeah,
have to give it that. If you're wondering, is this legit? Normally, the people
mm,
who are afraid,
mm.
they're not coming from a bad point. Most of them have been scammed in the online space,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah. We have
afraid.
all been. Yeah.
Most of us have been scammed in the online
Mm,
space, and so you've
mm,
been there, and we understand your fear. That is why we go an extra mile of giving you a free info session first,
yes, yes.
and then we
Mm,
even offer you the whole package to check, and then if it is not
mm-hmm.
for you, you get the
For you,
refund back. We do not
you
want
get
that
your
money
your
in you.
your you get your money back. I
That
mean,
is
that is really a good thing. A
so.
refund policy.
Yes, so you have
Mm,
nothing to lose whatsoever. You have nothing to lose, and then you don't have to be buying products, stocking them at your home place. Everything is done for you. So if you're looking for
yeah.
something legit, and we're not selling something that is going to, because people connect legit to get rich quick sometimes. No, we are not
Yeah,
talking about
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah.
People when we say about, but you see, this business is legit. When am I getting results?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, that is not what we're talking about. You have to
No.
build your business with our help, with our tools.
Mm,
So the quicker
mm,
you train, the quicker you implement, the quicker you see the results coming.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
when we give you the training and you don't do nothing, you're not going to
yeah.
succeed. We have to be honest with
Mm,
you. So we do not
yeah,
guarantee success. Success is in your hands already. We put the tools
yeah.
in your hands to succeed, the procedures,
Mm.
the help, but it is upon you to decide, this is a goal that I want to achieve by the end of the year. By
Yeah, and that is what I always say. If the input you put is the output you get. So
yes, that's it.
as much the desire the output you want, just put in as much input as the desired output. And definitely that is just the law of nature. It will happen.
It will happen in God's timing,
Yeah.
and everything will be perfect. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope we're seeing you again in our New Year series, where now we are planning the
Yes.
new year and we're going to crush those goals. We're going to support you to start your businesses. So go to our inboxes, go to our websites, just check the things that we're doing out, because it's going to be useful for you in 2026. So see you. If we don't see you in the beginning of next year, actually we come back again.
Yes.
I think,
Yeah.
we come back again, and you see our faces over and over, and if you want to talk to us, are they real people? We just see them on the screen. Yes, you can talk to us as well. Just go to our pages and check our numbers, and you can talk to us as well. So thank you so much, everyone. God bless you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a happy